they would probably be garbage. Like the vast majority of the evolutions are completely unplayable. It's just that Flareon happens to be kind of good.
Welcome to Trainer Tales. I'm Riley, and today I'm joined by one of the most amazing and beautiful breakout players of the 2026 season for Pokemon TCG. Emma, can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Thank you, Riley. My name is Emma Hagen. I'm from Norway. I'm currently trying for rank 1 Norway, which is difficult with Tord Rexiv being currently rank 1 Europe. I almost got here this weekend. I was one win off of it, but I'll take it in Birmingham.
Yeah, already having a fantastic start to the season. So before we get there, can you tell us your story and how did you get started with Pokemon? What got you into the game?
Like for me, there's been kind of like 3 phases of my Pokemon career. When I first started out at locals back in Stavanger, Norway, my hometown, I just mostly played for the fun of the game. I went to locals every week because it was super fun, and we as a group traveled to tournaments when I started out in seniors. And then I did kind of bad in Masters at first, took a break, and then went on a huge training arc, going on train travels to a bunch of European countries, playing as much Pokemon as possible, moving in with Christian Fontenot and just getting good at the game. That kind of training arc, and then now, like 2 years later. So it's been like a big difference in like level for me based on time periods. And as for when that time period is, I'm hitting my 10-year anniversary of playing the game in May.
So you've been playing for 10 years now. Before this season, what have been some of your big accomplishments? What type of decks have you liked playing in the past?
Well, my biggest accomplishment before this season is that I got the travel stipend to NAIC in the same quarter as I got a limitless page. Before this season, I kind of played the same thing I'm doing right now. I played Pidgeot Control for a year. Now I'm playing Pidgeot Flareon for a year. And before that, I was just kind of in the same type of decks. All my day twos have either a Pidgeot EX or Forest Seal Stone in it.
I've heard that you've been married to Pidgeot EX for quite some time now, is that correct?
Yes. I did used to say just my normal wife, but now I have a girlfriend, so now she's been relegated down to work wife. Pidgeot EX is my work wife.
Pidgeot EX has definitely been doing really well for you this season. So let's talk about EVs a little bit. Everyone seems to know you from your performances with the Eevee box deck in this 2026 season. So how did you get started with the Eevee decks? How did you discover it? And how have you gotten to where you are today with it?
Like the timeline of how I discovered it is that at the end of or at rotation time last year and after EYC, Pidgeot Control became garbage, and that's the deck I've been playing for a year. I just kind of gave up on the format and played Okie Dokie to Stockholm. Had fun, but it was Okie Dokie, didn't have any skill agency. And then I took a break for a few months, and my friend and testing partner, Nathan Hargreaves, had been judging in Europe all season. And what he did is that he went 1 win short of his invite while only playing North American regionals as a European. And at that point, I just picked up the deck he played and got same 60 finals and nationals and just never looked back.
Yeah, when I first met you, Emma, I had no idea who you were before we joined the team together. But the first time I met you, you told me, I said, what deck are you playing this weekend? She said, Flareon. And I said, really? And she's like, yep. And I'm going to win this tournament. And I was like, oh, wow, that's a lot of confidence. And that tournament in Frankfurt, you went, what, 7-1 in day one? And then the next tournament also 7-1. You've been going pretty much X1 the whole season so far. So your consistency has been really good. And I'm thoroughly impressed with your performances. I'm sure everyone else is as well. Can you, maybe share some insight on how you keep your performances so consistent, throughout each tournament?
Well, a big part of it is one-tricking. One-tricking is currently the best thing you can do to get better at the game. My skill set currently is very built around Pidgeot EX as a card. So I consider myself to be the fastest player in the game-ish, top 5 or something at least, but that's only because my skill set in Pokemon is so built around the quick search as a tool, so that I can just play quick.
Yeah. And fast. So yeah, that's really interesting. So something that I myself and probably a lot of other players struggle with is keeping up with speed during the tournament. You're obviously very fast with your hands, very fast with thinking about your deck. I know a lot of that has to come with being super comfortable with your deck. You play only Flareon, I mean, for the most part, and only Flareon. So, do you have any advice that you would give to players who are tying more often, or just want to, get those wins instead of like getting in situations where they could be losing?
I've seen Azul talk about this a lot, but you need to have a sense of urgency immediately. You need to start playing game one as if you pretend there's game three and you have 15 minutes left. Because if you don't do that, then you're going to go to game three and there's 15 minutes left. There's only been like one round this tournament where when we've finished, it's been less than 10 minutes. Because my deck is fast, I think on my opponent's turn, and I'm just playing with max sense of urgency from the get-go.
Yeah, thinking on your opponent's turn is definitely a big one, right? And also, I guess a big part of it must be you, even though your deck is full of a lot of different lines and a lot of one-ofs, you've played so many games with your deck that you know it inside and out. And you don't have to like come up with the plays in the match itself, right? You kind of just like know what you're supposed to do every single turn, right?
Yeah, like the way I see it is that I say I've done all my thinking in August, so I've already like know what lines I'm supposed to take.
Yeah.
And at that point, if I know in advance what I'm gonna do, it's not that difficult to just do it.
Okay, another question I had for you, Emma, is the Flareon Eevee's deck that you've been playing this season. Many would say it is not a meta deck. It's like less than 1% of the meta. Like nobody's playing Flareon except for Emma and your testing partners. So what makes you want to stick with a deck that is, not on anyone's radar, or it is not proven itself to be popular besides obviously your own results? So at what point would you keep playing the same deck over and over when nobody else is playing it versus considering switching to a more meta deck?
Like, it's just about results. Like, sure, Flareon is not a popular deck, but it does get results. After Gdansk, rank 1 and rank 2 in Europe had only been playing your Eevees. Like, Thomas the Crow got back-to-back top cuts with it. I got almost back-to-back top cut plus top 16 at this event. Just the consistency of the deck is crazy, and you have almost infinite outplay potential because the deck is so varied and so still kind of unknown, despite being legal for almost a year at this point.
When you've clearly proven that Eevees can hold itself in multiple different formats, why do you think nobody else is playing this deck?
Because it's difficult. And it also has a lot of scary bad matchups. Like, to beat God of War and Dragapult, you need to play really well. And if you play against like the best Dragapult and God of War pilots in the world, you're not supposed to win anyways. So it's kind of a meta call deck, but at the same time, when I'm not playing against my bad matchups, I just win almost every single time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you've tried to convince everyone else on the team to play Eevees as well, and I was definitely convinced by your confidence and results, and I also tried it for a month, but I just have not had enough experience with it as much as you have to be confident in my own abilities to play it to a regional, but I think that's okay. Emma being the one to carry us with that deck is really good. Okay, I have a fun question for you, Emma. We only have 8 different evolutions currently that exist in Pokemon, right? If you could invent 2 more evolutions, what types would they be?
I feel like fighting and flying would be a good combo together.
Yeah.
And kind of like opposites, kind of like Umbreon and Espionn, in my opinion.
Okay.
Making some kind of like fighting related stuff. Obviously, it's a fighting type evolution, but like, I don't know, like sports related, like MMA.
What would you call it?
That's a great question. I think it would be
Puncheon.
very funny to call it like something like Puncheon, Beat Up Eon or something.
Beat up Eon. Oh, what about the flying one?
Skyon.
Skyon, that's cute. Okay, and if Skyon and Beat Up Eon were Pokemon TCG cards, Skyon EX, what would that card do?
They would probably be garbage. Like, the vast majority of the evolutions are completely unplayable. It's just that Flareon happens to be kind of good.
Hey, the Skyon probably would be colorless though, so you could Glass Trumpet to it. That could be good. That's another, yeah. So do you have any inspirations that you look up to that are kind of like role models to you maybe in the Pokemon TCG?
For me, nowadays, my role models are more like kind of rival figures. The people I look up to are people that I play against all the time, like Brent Tonson, Henry Chow, Christian Fontenot. Like I played multiple sets against all those people, and then of course it's difficult not to mention Tord. But like at this point, I want to be more of a rival. Sure, I'm not at his level, but I'm keeping up this season.
Right. Another thing I wanted to ask you was related to Tor. So, what is your kind of dynamic like with him? Like, are you guys friends, or do you guys trying to like compete against each other for the title, and you don't really talk as much, or how is your relationship with them?
We're friends. We talk at events, but I talk with most players. I think the type of relationship is just like I go for an arbitrary goal because I think it's funny to be rank 1 Norway, and he's just like doing his own thing, trying to be rank 1 Europe.
Do you think you'll be able to surpass Tord in his achievements at some point?
Not in his achievements, no way. If I'm passing Todd, it's going to be in championship points, which I've done before, but that's on the back of crazy runs and also playing more tournaments than him. But I'm never winning 3 internats, 4, 5, 6, 5 internats. 5 internats. Yeah, it's so crazy that I can't keep count despite being at most of those tournaments.
I mean, yeah, for sure it's tough, but I think it's possible if you believe. Maybe you'll find another deck like Eevee some point in the future. What else do you do? Like, who is Emma Hagen outside of Pokemon? What other activities do you do?
Well, I mostly do like kind of similar things. Like my main hobby and things have always been traveling. Like since the past 4 years, I've moved countries 7 times. Currently, I'm living in a regional location, Stuttgart.
Nice.
And aside from that, like I'm involved in Norwegian politics from time to time when I'm in the country, and I like board games a lot, which isn't surprising given TCG.
Very nice. All right, Emma. Well, thank you so much for taking your time with us. Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to say?
I want to shout out my girlfriend Vicky, my testing partner Nathan, the rest of the European party people, and I want to shout out Project Artemis. Like I've said it before, but if I wasn't on the team, I wouldn't have been able to go to the like large North American run at the beginning of the season, and that wouldn't have kick-started like this whole chain reaction of me doing well at every event.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Also, I have a little present for you. We have a prize pack for Emma to congratulate you for all your hard work this season.
Sure, thank you.
You can open it. Let's see what
You know, I've given away multiple of these because I don't open packs.
Yeah. You can open this one. Let's see. Maybe there's an Eevee inside or something.
You know, I only have 62 cards with me. One of them is the 4th 70 HP Hootut, and the other one is the regional promote ball.
Thank you.
I don't have anything else with me.
Let's see. Anything good?
Nothing I want. I mean,
Mewtwo EX.
like the thing about me is that I'm so not materialistic that I don't really care about cards.
much
I
of a
only own the
collector?
ones I have.
All right. Well, thank you, Emma.